bombing of New York City's World Trade Center was the worst terrorist attack ever.
Continues through the wreckage and in the water tonight for the remains of 10 sailors.
Friday at two American embassies in Kenya and Tanzania.
11 people were killed. 4 of the victims, between 8 and 16 years old,
claimed to have gasoline bombs and were armed with
intelligence holds the Fatah Revolutionary Council
Saleh
responsible
is suspected of plotting to blow up the United Nations
speculation
building.
Al-Qaeda and its local allies are responsible, but Indonesia has offered no evidence of that.
Joint Task Force 2, Canada's world-class Special Operations Force, responsible for counterterrorism operations at home and abroad. It is a battle-seasoned, formidably capable unit. Its strength comes from members who are formed through rigorous selection and intensive training into a highly motivated, resourceful, and cohesive force. Although operating in small numbers while deployed, JTF2 can be disproportionately effective. They operate at higher levels than conventional forces, in hostile environments where the margin for error is significantly reduced. When the modern enemy is forced to make a stand and congregate in numbers, as Taliban and Al-Qaeda terrorists did in Afghanistan, they can fight with fanatical intensity. These are the types of forces that JTF2 can engage. At the same time, our domestic security is heightened by its presence in protection, rescue, and counter-terrorism operations against the enemy within. JTF2 has a noble heritage. The unit can trace its action-oriented tradition, reflected in its motto, "Deeds, not words," over half a century. The first Special Service Force, known popularly as the Devil's Brigade, was formed in 1942 as an elite commando unit designed for especially hazardous missions. This joint 1,600-man strong unit, made up equally of Canadians and Americans, was heavily involved in action against crack German forces during the liberation of Italy and spearheaded the final assault on Rome itself. JTF2 carries that special operations tradition forward into the 21st century.